What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Big Will Steele, and this is the You Know the Deal Boxing Podcast, where we interview the who's who of boxing, from prospects to contenders all the way up to world champions, so let's work. Well, fight fans, I am back once again, this time for the last crescendo recap show that just happened this past Saturday in beautiful Saudi Arabia. First of all, congratulations are in order. Callum Mundo Smith, Agit Kabayale, Virgil Ortiz Jr., Carlos Adames, Shakur Stevenson, Joseph Parker, and the new undisputed light heavyweight world champion Dimitri Bivol. Let me first start with Callum Mundo Smith. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to start with Callum Mundo Smith. I want to start by apologizing to anyone that listens to my prediction show. Oh my God, I am absolutely embarrassed. I went 1 win, 5 losses, and 1 draw. The only victory I had was Shakur Stevenson, Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. Thank you for my only prediction victory. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. I digress. First of all, Callum Mundo Smith beats Joshua Buatsi by unanimous decision. I had picked Callum Mundo Smith because he's been around the block a few times. A former world champion at 168 pounds, got pounded on by Canelo Alvarez, a smaller fighter. So I didn't believe in Joshua Buatsi, but I thought he was the younger, fresher fighter and he would have pulled out the fight. That wasn't the case. It was Callum Mundo Smith doing what he does best, and that is win, and continue to win. Now he is in line to fight for a world title. Congratulations, Callum Mundo Smith. Next, another shocker, Agit Kabale. I pronounced his first name wrong. I do apologize. But he knocks out Big Bang Zhang in the second round. It was quick, it was swift, and it was vicious. Kabale, a shorter heavyweight, still doing big things in the heavyweight division, getting these big monsters out of the way. He's making a name for himself, gets Big Bang Zhang out of there. Next, Virgil Ortiz Jr. winning by unanimous decision. Another bad prediction on my part. I saw Virgil Ortiz versus Bohachuk, and he looked kind of iffy. And Israel Madrimov literally just fought the pound for pound best fighter on the planet in Terrence Bud Crawford. I'm not here to argue, okay? It could be Terrence Crawford, it could be Canelo Alvarez, it could be Naoya anyway, it could be Usyk, it could be Nakatani. Right now, just for debate purposes, I'll say Terrence Bud Crawford. Anyway, Virgil Ortiz handedly a unanimous decision victory over Ismail Madrimov. Now, Madrimov in his post-fight interview says he was sick. He had bronchitis, the flu. I don't know what the heck he had. The doctors advised him not to fight, but he went ahead with the fight, ended up losing. But you can tell the difference from fighting Terrence Crawford to fighting Victor Ortiz Jr. I'm not taking anything away from Victor Ortiz Jr., but when I saw Ismail Madrimov, the Dream, I said something's wrong with him. Something's definitely wrong with him. He looked like he was pushing his shots. He looked sluggish. He looked tired, fatigued. He didn't have that step like he had versus Terrence Crawford, up on his toes, bouncing that awkward upper body movement and doing what he had to do. But no, he just looked off that night. So I'm not taking anything away from Victor Ortiz Jr. Nobody told Madrimov to get in the ring. I know that Payday looked nice on a huge card, the biggest card in boxing history. That's what people are calling it. But Victor Ortiz ended up winning by unanimous decision. Now we move on to my fellow countryman, Dominican, Carlos El Caballo Bronco Adames. I also picked him to lose, but this one ended up in a draw. That was my one draw. Hamza Sharif winning, split majority decision, not unanimous decision, but Carlos looked real good in there, and it ended up being a draw. Shakur Stevenson, like I said earlier, unanimous decision victory over Josh Padley. Hopefully I'm saying his name correct. Now, I'm having a big issue with those that are criticizing Padley. For those that might not know about boxing, most fighters, when they're coming up in the sport of boxing, they have a full-time job. The only ones that get I get a stipend or money up front are Olympians or elite former amateurs. That's it. Everybody else has a job, 9 to 5. No big thing. He's chasing. A matter of fact, instead of criticizing him, you have to congratulate him. He's working 9 to 5 to provide for his family and chasing his dreams in the sport of boxing. I have nothing but respect for Josh Padley. Tremendous performance. Ended up getting stopped. I think it was the 9th round, but congratulations to him. Joseph Parker beating the big man from Congo by second round knockout. He hit him with a one-hitter quitter, a overhand right that stunned Bokole. He couldn't recover. Man, Joseph Parker and his trainer Lee are on a tremendous roll right now. I had him beating Daniel Dubois. So that fight fell through, and Martin Bokole took it on very short notice and ended up getting stopped. Joseph Parker looking real good. He retains the WBO interim title, and now he's the mandatory for Usyk. So let's see how that plays out. And last but not least, in a virtuoso performance, Dimitri Bivol beats former undisputed light heavyweight world champion fellow Russian Arthur Beterbiev by majority decision. Bivol boxed, moved, punched, looked absolutely amazing and picking apart Arthur Beterbiev. It was a close fight. I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to argue and say, no, Arthur Beterbiev won, Dimitri Bivol won. We already know who got his hands raised, and that was Dimitri Bivol. And an excellent performance. Shout out to Dimitri Bivol. Now, we're looking forward to a trilogy. I didn't want to see a trilogy because I wanted that book to close so we can get David Benavidez in there versus Arthur Beterbiev, but we're going to have a rubber match. It's tied 1-1, and the winner of the trilogy, which Turkey Al-Sheikh already says is going to happen if they want it, will be facing off against David Benavidez. So longer video. I do apologize. There were a lot of fights we had to talk about. So hopefully we got through it. Shout outs to all the fighters that fought on that card. Congratulations to the winner. And thank each and every one of you for supporting me and liking and sharing and commenting. I am out of here. Your boy, Big Will Steele, a.k.a. the Green Eye Bandit. Love each and every one of you. I'm out of here. Peace.